Bluetooth disconnected. So the sound and audio was actually going through. Again, I'm not used to these headphones at all, Chad. They're very new. And now, let's see. Wireless mode. Okay. Now I think I can hear everything appropriately. There we go. Okay, so audio is fine. Just want to make sure that we're up to a session here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you. All right. Woo, Jesus. All right, trying to get things ready to actually get into the session. I actually have to be going here. I'm gonna calm this down a bit. Like, okay. Got all the things up to and touching. I feel like the audio quality is appropriate. The audio. Okay. Adjusting all the things. Thanks so much, Chad. I appreciate you bearing with me. Oh, all right. So, if you are new to the channel, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm your host, KeithLovesGaming, KLG, or just Keith for short. If you do like what you see here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Be sure to comment on the video to let me know how you can increase your viewing experience. And again, thank you so much for bearing with me today. As we hop into the news and paying of the bills, don't forget you can become a member at the channel or for the channel by hitting the subscribe button. You can also hit us up over at Patreon at www.patreon.com/KeithLovesGaming. It's just $4 to become a member. It goes all the way up to 12. If you do decide that you would like to support the channel financially in that regard, we would sincerely appreciate any and all help. Doing so, again, allows us to continue to bring you more of this content, to report on the news, and do what we got to do to pay the bills around here, as per usual. You can also hit us up on the Cash App at KeithUSNMA with the $ in the front, which is the same membership options as well. You can also don't forget to utilize our today's sponsor, which is Dubby. Dubby is the clean, jittlerless energy blend that allows us to perform at our best, especially when we're out here trying to work our way through season 2. It's a lot to get through, chat. So please utilize the product code KLG 2024. They get 20% or more off of products like the Grandpa's Denture Water, the Ignis Surge, and the Beach and Peach. Of course, that solo leveling collaboration is still ongoing. So be sure to utilize that product code. And again, thank you to Dubby for sponsoring today's episode. Alrighty, and into the news now. Today we have the Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is playable on the Switch 2, but there aren't any enhancements for it, at least not for now. This news is coming from the Eventhubs.com, and the reporter is Justin Adaptive Trigger Gordon. Thank you, Justin Gordon, for the reporting. Nintendo finally unveiled about everything there is to know about their upcoming console during their Switch 2 Focus Direct. With that presentation, it was also revealed that Kirby Air Riders is set to be released sometime in July 2025, which means that we still got at least a few years of waiting ahead of us until the next Super Smash Bros. Entry for the Switch 2. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that Super Smash Bros. Won't be immediately playable on the Switch 2. Leading up to this showcase livestream, Nintendo President Shintaro Furukawa told fans and investors that certain games from the Switch will be backwards compatible on the Switch 2. As it turns out, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will be among the games that will be backwards compatible. During the Nintendo Direct presentation, it was stated that are three types of games that will be playable on the Switch 2. The first type of game are games that are exclusively for the Switch 2. Games like Mario Kart, World, and Donkey Kong Bonanza are among these sort of games. More than likely, Kirby Air Riders will also be a Switch 2 exclusive. There will also be a Nintendo Switch 2 edition, games that will effectively act as re releases of games from the Switch on the Switch 2. Upgrade packs will be available that will enhance certain aspects of the game specifically for the Switch 2. Games included in this category are The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and Super Mario Party Jamboree. Unfortunately, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is not one of those games. Instead, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is simply being listed as being a compatible Switch 1 game for the Switch 2. Notably, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was displayed at the front and center while this was being revealed. For now, it would seem that Nintendo has no plans to port an enhanced update of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch 2. There aren't any additional features being added to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that we know of. Having said all of that, there's always the possibility of that changing in the future. Being that Kirby Air Riders is slated for a 2025 release window, we have to imagine that it's nearly done. It also doesn't seem like the type of game that will necessarily require DLC. Once Masahiro Sakurai is finished with that project, he'll likely be ready to move on to a new game project. Before then, he might consider working on a few enhancements for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, specifically for the Switch 2 to tide fans over. However, I think the more likelier possibility is that Sakurai will simply move forward with the next Super Smash Bros. Entry on the Switch 2, while observing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate as a finished product. Ultimately, though, we'll just have to see how things play out from here on out. I mean, he could pull a Harada, right, Chad? He could be like, you know what? Fuck it. All I'm going to do right now is throw down chaos into the game. I'm going to throw down nothing but chaos and woe and misery, and you're just going to have to accept it, chat. You're just going to have to, nut up or shut up, all right? And that's usually how it'll go sometimes. So, get ready for these next couple of years, because here's looking or hoping that there are more sick ass things to come as we continue in this new era of fighting game content, because it's gonna be wild, chat. All right, I'm gonna be real with you. There's some things that are upcoming. Like we got 2XKO, we got Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. We got a lot of stuff coming on the channel. All right, we got music videos coming your way. Like it's gonna be pretty hype. So I hope you'll tune in. I hope you'll stick around. I hope you'll join your favorite streamer as we continue to grow every single day in every single way. And again, if you're new here, please be sure to hit that like button. But let's move right on into the next story, which is the results of the Red Bull Kumite. Red Bull Kumite. Oh my gosh. Posted by Nicholas Majin Tien Shinhan Taylor. Thank you, Nicholas Taylor, for the reporting. The Red Bull Kumite is back for 2025, and not only that, it's back to where it all began, Paris, France. The players participating in the main competition are Kakadu, Menard, Zhao Gachikun, Daigo, Noah the Prodigy, Ending Walker, Big Bird, Killzu, Bonchan, Problem, Zangief Bolado, Kusanagi, FR, Nyanpi, and though there were still two pots left to fill as well. There will be two different brackets played for the final two qualification spot. One is the play-in, though which players from various regions have already qualified into a top 8 bracket, which consists of Higuchi, Idom, ZJZ, Takamura, Kusanagi, MX, Senior Power, Salvatore, and Mark the Shark, one of which will be granted a spot in the main competition. Besides this, there's also the Last Chance Qualifier, which is an open entry event featuring over 250 participants, including names like 2G Blaz, Aegis Minister Crimson. Oh, Mr. Crimson! Mr. Crimson's sick, dude! Hikaru, Salty Kid, Shax, Akinu, Saif, Lex, Alphin, Garnet, and of course, many, many more. Excuse me. As usual, for the main competition, there will be a live bucket draw, and the competitors will then face off in a single elimination competition with longer first to 5 sets. The overall prize pool is $53,954. So there's a good chunk of change for whoever grabs the first spot in this prestigious competition. And the results are: in first place, we have Red Big Bird, Rejects Big Bird. In second place, we have Mouse's Ending Walker. In third place, we have WBG's Menard, and in tying for third place, we have RB's Bonchan, and then tying for fifth, we have TM Noah the Prodigy. Tying for fifth, we have KC Kills You. Tying for fifth, we have Zeta Kakadu, and tying for fifth, we have Good Eight Squad's Gachikun. So big ups and big shouts out to the winners of the Street Fighter 6 Red Bull results. We also have different results for the last chance qualifier. In first place, we have Akinu, which is good, great on him. In second place, we have Salty Kid, of course, with the Kimberly. And then in third place, we have Diddy Mo KOF, okay. And then in fourth place, we have Garnet. And then in fifth place, we have Mr. Crimson. Wow. Garnet beat out Mr. Crimson. That's wild. But again, shouts out to all the winners and take homes for the day. There was also a special team. There was also a Red Bull Kumite, of course. The results are Higuchi in first, Takamura in second, Idom in third. Big shouts out to Idom. In fourth, Senior Power, and in fifth, Salvatore. And then for the special team showcase, we have Team America in first place with Noah the Prodigy, Idom, Blaz, Salvatore, and Zangief Bolado. In second place, we have Team Japan with Daigo, Bonchan, Gachikun, Kakido, and Nanpi. And in third place, tying with Team France, we have Team Europe with Game In 99, Ending Walker, Problem X, Takamura, and Garnet. Big shouts out to all of those who participated in this special tournament. As yeah, I'm sure they had a freaking blast. Good on everybody who was there. Moving right along into the other stories about real people in your fighting games. All right, we got Cristiano Ronaldo reveals his thoughts about becoming a fighting game character in Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. This was posted by Justin Adaptive Trigger Gordon. Big shouts out to Justin Gordon for the reporting. The announcement that Cristiano Ronaldo was being made into a playable character in Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves was one of the most bizarre and unexpected reveals that we've ever seen for a fighting game. Right up until Salvatore Ganassi was also revealed to be playable in the same game. My apologies for butchering these names, y'all. I am just starting to get a little bit more world traveled, so we'll work through it as we continue to meet and greet more people. All right. For those who don't know of him, Ronaldo is considered to be one of the greatest football, known as soccer here in the United States, players of all time. Indeed, it's a little perplexing to see a real life football star squaring off against fictional characters from SNK's Fatal Fury series. If you've been around the block in fighting games, not necessarily. Regardless, Ronaldo recently sat down for a quickie interview with SNK. Ooh, a quickie interview. Which has been uploaded to the official SNK YouTube channel. During this interview, Ronaldo gives some insights about his thoughts on becoming a fighting game character. What is your take on this Fatal Fury collaboration? Asked the interviewer of Ronaldo. It's great, responded Ronaldo. First time in a traditional fighting game. It's a big game, so I'm happy to be a part of it. Of course, Ronaldo appears to be a big fan of seeing his football tricks incorporated into a fighting moveset. He notes that the special moves look to be strong, like him. The comments. Ooh, yeah, this one was a short story, but let's go right into the comments, chat. All right, I want to hear what you at home think about your freaking legend, your football king in your new fighting game. All right, first comment is from Raw Chat Marvel. I highly doubt the penalty merchant has ever heard of SNK before, not to talk of him even playing an SNK game before. Ouch, a little harsh. Nevron responds, most soulless prompt reading I ever saw. Blood money well spent. Glad that Saudi Arabia will not impact the development of SNK. Makes you think about what kind of other whack pathetic guests we could have got if the Prince of Saudi Arabia would have loved them. Ooh, out here with the fire shots, my goodness. Blah, 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 Nevron. Good lord. Grim Graves responds, "Bro has no idea what he's talking about." Excuse me. Wow, I appreciate the full throated back talk against the number 2 spot. And then Jack Wired wraps up. Ronaldo is just doing marketing for Fatal Fury, Saudi of the Wolves. Spot on, my guy. Absolutely. No notes. Solid pun. Solid dad joke. You're a man clearly in your 40s as somebody in his 30s. I appreciate that. All right. So let's move right along into the other headlines for today. Let's see. All right. Speaking of the Red Bull Kumite, Daigo Umehara announces his intention to quit streaming to focus on competitive Street Fighter 6 starting this year in our Lord's 2025. All right. Will this be the return of Daigo's the demon coming back? Being like, yeah, baby, we're just doing competitive Street Fighter. I'm pulling up to the arcade and I'm waxing everybody. You see none, son. Because again, the Wazler came back for Marvel, right? The Wazler came back for Marvel. Street Fighter 6 can technically just play like Third Strike now, if not even better. Like a more refined Third Strike, if you will. With the amounts of decision making and things you can do at a hair's trigger in Street Fighter 6, it's no surprise that Daigo would be like, all right, they pulled me back out with the bullshit that they added, but then they pulled me back in. All right, so sometimes you gotta just live to see your heroes go through these ups and these downs. And for fans of Evo Moment 37, you're gonna appreciate this return. Again, it's happened a few times, but yo, we're hoping, baby. We're hoping. All right. You just got to have faith. Have faith, chat. Here we go. Justin Gordon with the reporting. Red Bull Kumite 2025 has proven to be quite the spectacle this weekend for Street Fighter 6 fans. Notable players in attendance include Kakadu, Menard, Zhao Hai, Gachi-kun, Daigo Umehara, Noah the Prodigy, Ending Walker, Big Bird, Kills You, Bon-chan, Problem X, and many more. Although Daigo Umehara has established quite the name for himself throughout fighting game history, most players probably weren't expecting him to win this event, as he's primarily been focused on his streaming activities. Indeed, Noah the Prodigy ended up eliminating Daigo at ninth place with a 5-2 set victory. Following this, Daigo Umehara had an unexpected surprise announcement to make at the event. This announcement marks a major change in what we can probably expect from Daigo's fighting game career. Well, I actually felt that Noah's counterattack response and movie speed was really fast and hard to deal with, but well, from this year, I will quit streaming and return to Street Fighter 6 as a sport and compete seriously once more. So, with a bit of time, I'd like to take my revenge against Noah. That, yo, laying down the gauntlet? Like, all right, I'm getting washed from People by America in Japan's game? No. I'm taking this seriously, all right? No more. Nobody's getting any rounds off me ever again. Ugh, said Daigo according to Ryan Hart's translation. Don't worry about that last part. That last bit was me actually. Daigo was known to be one of the greatest players throughout the eras of Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter Alpha, Street Fighter 3, and Street Fighter 4. It's also worth noting that Daigo holds the Guinness World Record as the most successful player in major tournaments of Street Fighter. Additionally, Daigo is known to be a six-time EVO Championship Series winner, achieving victory during the Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo events at EVO 2003, EVO 2004, Guilty Gear XX events at EVO 2003 and EVO 2004, and Street Fighter events at EVO 2009 and EVO 2010. Of course, Daigo is also famous for EVO Moment 37, where he pulled off an insane comeback against Justin Wong through a series of parries in Street Fighter 30 Third Strike. This moment has become legendary even amongst those not necessarily hardcore about fighting games. Although Daigo has still competed throughout Street Fighter V and Street Fighter VI, he's thus far not been as prevalent as a player. This was likely due to Daigo putting a greater focus on content creation revolving around the Street Fighter series. At this point, Daigo is 43 years old and will be 44 in May. The path that he has chosen will no doubt be a difficult one, as the fighting game space is now occupied by many players that are only half his age. Although it's known that reaction times tend to get worse as we age beyond 26 years, Daigo has had his share of moments in which he's shown that he can still duke it out with the best of them. It will certainly be interesting to see how things play out from here. Regardless, Daigo's declaration today suggests that we will finally be seeing him back in his element in a way that we haven't seen for years now. Which, here we go. Let's go to the comments. Uh all right. Rosie, number two states, I see Daigo are now more interest fighting Noah than Menard's challenge, which is hilarious. Daigo about to be on his John Cena final run, says Speedwagon. Tim SF responds, I hope Daigo comes back and owns everybody. Honestly, whenever I watch Daigo, I feel like I learned something. Logic F67 states, this is really good news. The way he played had to was really bad. He was dropping combos. I compared his Akuma to Bonchan's and his just looked weaker. I'm glad he's taking competition much more seriously this time. Jack Wired also states, Daigo has been playing very poorly lately and is as washed up in fighting games as Matt Ryan was in football toward the end of his career. Daigo had a good run, but should just put the arcade stick down and make money some other way. His Bro Gamer career is over. Put Garuda in SF5 states, people who called him Wash underestimate how different Daigo is when he actually tries, and fail to realize that he's been just messing around in SF6 so far. There's a difference between Daigo the streamer and content creator, and Daigo the guy who grinds/labs 8 hours a day. He explained this some years ago during his lecture at Keio University in Japan. But even this weakened version of him is still able to beat 99% of SF6 players worldwide. Well, that's a take. I mean, what do you think, Chad? Do we think that Daigo is past his prime? I never bet on Daigo, right? I never bet against Daigo because I feel like Daigo always has something that he has yet to show us. And if Xiaohai is able to do it, regardless at his age, then so can Daigo, and so can many other people. Because again, while this might be a physical sport that you can really get into with practicing 8 hours a day, like I practice when I really was younger and into fighting games, at least for the same time that Daigo would practice, because I was just so enriched and so enthralled and so engaged with learning all that I can and picking up as much tech as possible. So I get where you will see that there is a complete difference because if you're playing 8 hours a day, you're warm, right? And then once you're warm, it's like, all right, boom, I'm hitting this, boom, I'm hitting this, boom, I'm hitting this, boom, I'm hitting this, and it's like Black Flash. For those who are not Jujutsu Kaisen players or Jujutsu Kaisen fans, Black Flash is something that is essentially like an athlete getting into the zone. And once you get into the zone, tricks and special abilities and your hits become more powerful, and you're able to do Black Flash more often and more consistently, which is fair for people in the fighting game scene as well. The more warm you are, the more your combos are refined, the more heightened your awareness becomes, and the sharper your timing and defense also grows as time goes on. And we're going to hop into, of course, some Tekken 8 here in a bit to give you guys some tips and things like that. But I just want to make sure that we round out these stories for the day because, again, there's a lot of news to cover and there's a lot of people tuning in. And I sincerely appreciate y'all pulling up for your boy. Thank you guys so much. I really, really do appreciate it. Thank y'all. Thank you very, very much. Ba 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 ba. Just make sure that I check all the chat rooms. Good to go. All right, cool, 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 cool. Boom. Back up in it. All right, so with the last two headlines for the day, Nintendo delays Switch 2 pre-order date due to potential tariff impact. Reported prices could rise even higher. Nintendo recently showcased the Switch 2 during the latest Nintendo Direct presentation. Keep in mind that the most recent revealed price was $449.99, which seemed affordable, right? Like that's the wild thing. That seemed affordable. And I was like, that's weird. Like that's awfully like low for a brand new console in the year of our Lord 2025 with Trump, foolishly destroying everything just because of his small-minded ego. But, the video game industry persists. Nintendo recently showcased the Switch 2. By the end of it, many fans immediately took notice of the fact that Nintendo never dropped the price of the console, despite the fact that it's slated to be released on June 5th, 2025. With some research, it was discovered that the Switch 2's retail price is set to be a whopping $449.99. However, it's the fact that all Nintendo Switch 2 major releases going forward, such as Mario Kart World being priced at $79.99, that might be the most bitter pill that all consumers will have to swallow. $80 for Nintendo games? For 1080p? Oh, that's gross. All right. What are the causes of Nintendo's sudden price escalations? Though Nintendo has remained mostly radio silent on the issue, there's been plenty of speculation to suggest that the Trump administration's tariff policies might be the cause of all this. Of course, it should be noted that for several years now, Nintendo has been moving Switch and Switch 2 production to Vietnam from China to diversify risks associated with production costs. The more likely scenario is that Nintendo was simply adjusting prices in response to ongoing inflation. Additionally, many suspect that Nintendo might have believed that they'd be able to distract fans with the Switch 2's game library and specs as it quietly revealed the prices due to the amazing success of the Switch. Regardless, fans immediately took notice of the prices. During the preceding days in which Nintendo held Nintendo Treehouse streams to showcase Switch 2 games and content, fans were spamming drop the price and hashtag drop the price into the chat all throughout the entire event. It was a nonstop ordeal that a Nintendo never once addressed. President Trump's Liberation Day announced reciprocal tariffs on virtually all countries, including Vietnam, on the exact same day in which they held the Switch 2 Direct. Fans were previously told that pre orders of the Switch 2 will begin on April 9th, 2025. Unfortunately, Nintendo, via GameStop, has apparently announced that the original pre order date now must be delayed due to the potential impact of the tariffs announced earlier this week. At the very least, the original date for the Switch 2, June 5th, 2025, is still set in place at the moment. GameStop's message about the Switch 2 pre order date. Pre orders for the Switch 2 in the US will not start April 9th, 2025. In order to assess the potential impact of tariffs and evolving market conditions, Nintendo will update timing at a later date. The launch date of June 5th, 2025 is unchanged. GameStop will continue to work closely with Nintendo and provide updates as soon as more information becomes available. Stay tuned for further details, which is wild. And here's directly from Nintendo, or specifically how they responded. Uh, the reporting continues. Needless to say, this has some rather problematic implications. For one, it suggests that Nintendo did not properly and adequately factor the price of the Switch 2 and its major releases based on a scenario involving the Trump administration's tariffs. This suggests that Nintendo could announce that retail prices in the United States may need to rise even higher than what was previously reported, which has already had fans riled up. As one can imagine, Nintendo's in a bit of a tight spot right now. Nintendo has clearly been trying to avoid making a direct statement about the subject. Meanwhile, former Nintendo employees have suggested that Nintendo is probably scrambling right now, trying to figure out how to address the gaming community's concerns. To believe that any price drop before release is unrealistic to expect. Regardless, things could end up going from bad to worse if Nintendo is forced to announce a price increase for their upcoming product. As always, you can expect that we'll be keeping an eye on the situation to see what comes of all this. We have 69 comments on Eventhubs. Let's try to at least get 5 solid ones. All right. Contengu states, between tariffs and scalpers, this is a mess, which, yeah, is pretty obvious. Azurian in number 2 states, any game that will run on Switch 2 could run just fine on Switch 1. Just stop this predatory model of planned obsolescence and keep developing games on existing game systems. SNK Shill 1994 responds, the Switch struggles to run 15-year-old games and even 2D games. The system has run its course. Amen, brother. Sergeant Kona states, I wonder if the people whining about woke ruining games will see something about Trump literally making gaming more expensive. Black Oshinomi states, why complain about something that eventually is gonna fix itself? Got to go through the bad before the good happens. Okay. Mimax states, no more than money printing and inflation and job losses of middle class labor in favor of outsourcing to other nations. I wonder if the woke crowd will criticize other countries for imposing lopsided tariffs, since tariffs are so bad. And Black Oshimi retorts, and the wild thing is they've been increasing there on the USA for years. Most every nation was actually willing to negotiate with USA, but China, and they're purposely screwing us. And it's kind of an echo chamber between these two, back and forth. But Celtic or Meta Heretic states that, or Celtic states the Switch 2 plus Mario Kart bundle is like 649 pounds here, so I'm guessing the US is just getting an equally high price, which means $700 for everybody, which I had a feeling that was going to happen. Mecha Heretic states, at Respond to Black Oshinomi states, that spelling and grammar must match your level of understanding of global economics. Sergeant Konis also responds, there is no good, we're going to be paying more for less. And Redude states, it's not Nintendo's fault. This is literally what every economy said would happen, hiking tariffs globally. Japanese products are hit with a 24% tariff. The people who believed Orange Clown's gaslighting expect to pay 24% more for anything made in Japan. And call me when the factory jobs come back. I'll wait. And yeah, that starts the massive argument in the comments, which is why you get the giggity number. And of course, you got to understand how tariffs work, people, all right? When Trump is out here making a fool of the USA, as he was going to do, and everybody told you about it, when he's dismantling, black creators and black people's accomplishments, and you're laughing at all the woke people and, going, oh man, that's hilarious, da 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 da. And you're sitting over there, logging into your brandly new bought Nintendo Switch that was, beforehand $449.99, but has now been ballooned to $899.99. But with the Mario Kart bundle, it's a solid $1,159.99 with an extra controller and a slap on the ass from President Trump that says, "Good job, bitch. Fork over more money." And you do all that right, and then you you go to the Nintendo store and you look up the prices, right? Because you don't have a VPN. You look up the prices that are for America, and the 89 or the 79.99 games that were there now cost 249.99 because the other countries have had to increase their prices due to the tariffs. You know, it might seem a bit extreme to you, but that's how tariffs work. That's how it works. And I'm glad that we can all get educated together, right? Because it took all of this dumbassery, all of this foolishness, all of you guys whining and complaining about people just being equal to you and just, trying to go on about their lives. It took all of your bullshitting to get us to where we are. And now who suffers for it? Gamers. Gamers suffer for it. Enjoy your new console. At least if you're in other countries. If you're in America, you're fucked. Don't know what to tell you. Don't know what to don't come at me acting like shit was sweet. Oh yeah, y'all will be the voice of reason. No, fuck you. All right? We warned you this was going to happen. We warned you. What did you do? Oh, they're not going to eat my face. Oh, the prices aren't going to affect me. Every gamer in the USA will get hit with this, skin color regardless. Every gamer in the USA will now have to fork over more money. And that's your president. That's your president, bro. Like, all right, pay more money if you want to, bro. I'll just play older games. I'll wait for sales. Steam's looking real good right now, my guy. Steam always comes through, president or no. Steam always comes through. That's a fact. All right, unless you're a pirate, because a pirate lives free. All right, moving on. Let's see. In final headlines, Street Fighter 6's summer update for Switch 2 can improve frame rates and input delay for all platforms. The reporting coming from John Catalyst Gray. Thank you for the final headline, John Gray. There's an update coming to Street Fighter 6 around the time the Nintendo Switch 2 version is launched, which is set for June 5th, 2025. Because the Switch 2 version of Street Fighter 6 will feature crossplay, all versions of the game will need to be updated to support the latest platform being made available. It's possible this update will have the initial batch of the much hyped costumes and potentially the first DLC character of Season 3. Although, with how long it's taken Capcom to release Elena, it's certainly not a lot. And you know what would be hilarious? If Elena has to cost more money because of this, right? Like, she'll be the one character that costs $15. The one character that costs $15 because of tariffs. However, one of the features of the Nintendo Switch 2 is its ability to run DLSS, which improves frame rates and therefore reduces input delay, with the non-frame generation variant of the technology. DLSS is very commonly used in PC games, but the upscaling technology is limited to NVIDIA hardware. While that makes up about 75% of the graphics card market on PC based on Steam's March 2025 stats, the technology hasn't been featured on Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo console until now with the Switch 2. Street Fighter 6 currently lacks any in-game menus to change the upscaling technology for either FSR or DLSS. And this is costing gamers significant performance improvements that will boost frame rates and reduce input delay. No explanation from Capcom has been given as to why Street Fighter 6 lacks these features, and it's not the first time we've spoken about why the game should really have this feature. With the Nintendo Switch 2 on the horizon, though, and the DLSS being one of the core features, they're relying on to boost frame rates and overall performance. It's possible future versions of Street Fighter 6 will feature this commonly used technology, boosting performance for a large portion of the player base. It's also possible that the team at Capcom is able to eke out enough performance with the Switch 2 to run the game at 60 frames per second without using DLSS or another upscaler. Hopefully, they're able to implement DLSS into the game, though, as this would greatly benefit everyone with a GPU capable of taking advantage of this, which would be a large portion of the competitive player base. After all, Monster Hunter Rise and Wilds are RE Engine, Reach for the Moon Engine games, which supports DLSS, leaving it as fairly baffling why the same technology isn't featured in Street Fighter VI, which also uses the same engine. Adding FSR to the game would see a performance boost for both the Sony and Microsoft consoles, and be in line with the most other games from this modern era, which have upscaler support. We should know for sure if June if DLSS and potentially other graphic upscaling tech will be coming to Street Fighter 6. But if you'd like to see this added to the game, it's a great idea to let Capcom know either in the comments below or by telling the developers on social media. All right, and for the last moment of in the comments, here we go, chat. J Steel 01 writes with the number one spot, if wishful thinking were an article. Ergo states, no one cares. Shode responds, okay, it's not really unlike the Big N to be altruistic, but IMHO, pre-selling amiibos is the opposite. IMHO, IMHO, uh, uh, less than semicolon. Capcom, Frozen Facade responds, Capcom sure as heck like using relying and desperately clinging to DLSS for Monster Hunter Wilds, so they aren't afraid to use it. Eternal wraps up with, I don't think you'd want this. DLSS not only introduces artifacts into the image, which you can see if you compare the PS4/Switch 2/PS5 visuals. The Switch 2 does look better than PS4, but it also has a lot of noise on characters. The other issue, and bigger one for fighting games, is that DLSS introduces input delay the same way VSync adds input delay. So while the game runs smoother and can even run additional effects like ray tracing, which would be exceedingly expensive normally, it can ultimately look worse and respond slower. If your computer can handle playing the game without DLSS, you probably shouldn't do it. And if you do, expect some downsides at the cost of upsides. Painkiller for the final comment states, frame generation adds input lag, not the upscaler DLSS, but yes, DLSS could add some artifacts. But at the same time, lowering the internal resolution could lead to lower GPU usage and better latency. It would have its uses. It's not a bad thing to have. Who do you agree with? Do you agree with Painkiller's optimistic approach, or do you find Eternal's more cynical outlook to be where you're siding with? We'll find out when the Switch 2 releases, hopefully on, I believe it's July 5th, 2025, if I'm getting that right. And hopefully it's not June 5th, 2025. We'll figure it out, chat. We'll get to it. But I appreciate you guys sticking in with me and, watching this news segment as we continue to try to understand what's going on and how these things are going to affect us in the long run. But now, without further ado, it is time to hop right in and get into the gaming. And that took quite a while, so we'll try to do a little bit of training and then hop into some matches. So again, thank you guys so much for bearing with me. Woo! All right, here we go. Whoa! All right, connecting to the server. We are brand new. We are a new babe, a freshly born fawn. We have never played this game before. We are the cutest, most adorable, motherfucking, new Alyssa player ever, right? So because we're so new, we should practice a little piece for what we're going to do to people with Alyssa. All right, what we're going to figure out and how far we're going to get. And I think we should only play Alyssa in quick mode or a quick match for now, just to see how it is, and maybe the other characters we'll hop in a ranked with. Because I think that's a good call, right? It's a better call to hop into ranked with a character that you won't necessarily will Shrek you with. So that way your other characters don't level up too fast. I think that's what we're doing here. All right. So, okay. All right. My settings are a little high, but now that I'm live, hopefully should still be live. Yeah, I'm still live. All right, cool. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Everything's up to and touching. I'm going to increase my player here. 1080p to see how things work. Alright. Yeah. Okay, that still drops. Great. I think it was... Yeah, there's different ways. I think it was... what was it? It was... trying to remember. Let me pull up that command list. Or not command list, but let me pull up the updates here. Let's see. It was, yep. For the Honey Alyssa. I believe she was last time. Okay. I know we'll go from here. And then... Right, that's what it was. Okay. Okay, right. I gotta work on the movement now. Yeah, okay. I gotta be able to, like, transform into this, right? Like, if I pull out Power Crush, I'm automatically doing it. This is how it works. Yeah, that's how it works. Probably step that though, right? Like, I don't know what game I'm playing, but it's certainly not Tekken, right? like at a certain point, it just does not become Tekken at a certain point, and I think that's fair to say. Like, yo, dude. Nice. Yeah. Oh man, I could do so much. Okay, don't do that. Damn, that was sick. Okay. Oh my god, okay. That would be so fucking ridiculous, dude. Oh, that's sick. Yo, no fucking meter. Yo, no fucking meter? That's crazy, dude. Wow, that's wild. Oh man, oh yo, that's crazy. Oh wait, that's what it was. Oh dude, yo, that's so gross. Oh, okay. Yo, that's so gross. That's so gross, dude. Dude, oh my god. Oh, okay. Oh, get his ass. Kablam! All right, hitting him with the kablam. Okay. There was like one more move that I think I needed to figure out. Let me just make sure. I know what I'm doing here. Okay, here we go. This is Leroy. I need Alyssa. That's what I need. Okay. Yeah, during dual boot, forward. Yeah, dude, that move right there. Oh, and she has a hell sweep? Oh, dude. Oh, and she keeps it? Dude. Oh, man, okay. Damn, dude. Oh, man. Oh God. Okay. There's some things that we can just do and just go and make it so that way people do not get to have fun, right? But we're not going to do that, chat. We're going to have some friendly games. The most friendliest games you have ever seen, right? Like, let's hop. Oh, dude, this is gonna be so good. This is gonna be so much content. I can't wait. Got all the things ready. All right, plus minus 1 or lower. Connection quality 3 or above. Confirm. Okay, here we go. Wonder what rank I'm at with Alyssa. Flame Ruler. Okay, I think that's actually very fair, honestly. But what do I put on for my Sunday test? You know what? Since I got the ears on, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's get back into it. I'm trying to understand the way anyway. So let's go to the Sunshine Resort. I'd love to like throw down that. And then we're just gonna deal with Paul. We're gonna put Paul on ultra hard and just deal with him. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. Shit. Okay. Good. We're learning. We're taking it back to the basics. Back to the basics with Paul, and just in and out, trying to understand. Next battle. All right. Let's see what we can glean here in the first match. Oh, we're both flying in. Okay. Oh, Tekken 7, we're so back. Fight. Nice. Solid choice. Nice. Good choice. That was too far away. Oh, nice. Solid against the wall. Oh, yeah. Ooh, nice. Okay, solid. I gotta remember to fly a little bit more.
Fight.
Nice, solid job. Solid. Okay. Nice. That's a good job. Nice. Okay. Just waiting for the punish. Solid punish.
Fight.
Nice, solid. Great response. There it is. Got him counted. Ooh, trying to sidestep that. He's doing great. Oh, solid. Okay. Good on you. I flew at him. He just went right into a range. Okay. Ooh, I'm still alive. Crazy. Okay. Actually jumped over it. Solid. Yeah, this is a great match. Okay, learned a lot. Definitely a lot of him just trying to, like, figure out where I was going to go. So what I have to do is I have to play a bit faster than he can.
Round one. Fight.
Ooh, solid. Nice. Ooh, a little stagger there. There it is. Nice. Nice. Solid adjustment. Absolutely. Good work.
Round two. Fight.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Round three. Fight.
Nice. Solid. Nice. Caught him cold, baby. Oh shit! Caught him with it. Damn, he was not prepared.
Round four. Fight.
Nice, solid. Solid. All the way through. Solid. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, damn. Okay, I tried to go for sweep. Or, lift.
Final
Fair enough, fair
round.
enough.
Fight.
Ooh, crunchy. Ooh. Oh, with your bitch ass. Woo! That was fun. That was fun. All right. Yo, we had to get him. We had to get him, chat. All right, we're here. Let's do it. Season 2 is back, baby. Let's rock. Here we go.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Solid. Way to hang back. Love that. All right.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Good punish. Nice. Caught him with it.
Round 3.
Solid.
Fight.
Nice. Solid work. Oh, wow. GG's. Alright. Alright, well, let's do it.
Fight.
Nice. Oh, you gotta break that, my guy. Ooh, solid, nice. I see you. Oh, no breaks! Oh, no breaks! Oh, God. GG's. No breaks. GG. Oh, man. Alright. Let's do it. Gotta give him 2. I think I gotta give him 1 more. Oh, no, was that 2? I think that was 2, actually. Alright, let's do it. Let's shake off the rust together. Here we go.
Fight.
Gotta know that break, buddy. Nice. Absolutely. Hit it. Nice. Nice. Solid combo. Yeah, baby. Hell yeah, he was loving that.
Fight.
Oh, caught me with it. What range that has now? Oh shit. That's a punish. Oh shit, that's a punish. Nice. Nice. Okay, okay. Stop me cold. I feel that.
Round 3. Fight. No. Nani?
Nice. Trying to fish for it. Ooh. Take that first point. Thank you. Alright, let's turn it up. Here we go. Here we go.
Fight. Final round. Fight.
Ooh! Oh shit! Can't break that! Nice. Solid choice. Nice. Nice. Oh, brain trap. Put those away. GG's. Oh man. Yo, did you see me take that back though, chat? Yo, that was crazy. That was crazy. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Round 1. Fight. No.
There you go. Break that shit. Oh, I was hoping you would break that shit. I really was. I was really hoping, yo.
Fight.
Nice. Nice. Gotta break that shit. Yeah, there you go. Nice. Solid. There we go. Okay. Absolutely.
Round 3.
Let's get it.
Fight.
Nice. Break that shit. Ooh, nice. Yeah. You knew you couldn't win that one. He knew. He knew, dude. He was like, nah, win, man. Nice. Solid. Nice. Okay. I see you. Oh yeah.
Fight.
Okay. Damn! GG's, yo! Good games, man. Good games. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna add you as a friend. That was solid. Great games, dude. Hell yeah. Solid games. Woo! Alright. Return to standby.
Get ready.
Yeah, we gotta fight some more people. We gotta get into it. I'm feeling pretty good about it. Nice. Ooh, can I catch him with that? I can. Okay. Nice. From that far away, dude. That's punishable, though. Nice. Shit. Nice. Solid. Nice. Ooh, the dodge mechanic. Get that. Ooh, nice. Solid. Great dodge work. Nice. Solid. Nice. I was in a tornado. Nice. Okay. Woo. Ah, Jesus, okay. Solid. Nice, because he's still actually far away enough to actually do it. Solid choice. Ooh, I can punish that. Yeah, try that if you want to. Holy boy. Get through that. Nice. Ooh, solid. I gotta remember that, like, after I pop heat, I can keep that shit going. Okay, you need to take him to the heat. Oh, okay. No break on that one. No. Whiff. Nice, not working. Ooh. Caught him. Ah, I got him there. Big damage. Wow, got him a little launch. Yeah, going for super low. Yeah, there it is. That's the punish. Bitch. Okay, that was pretty good. I like that. That was pretty good. Ooh, damn. Nice. Solid. Oh. I've gotta be willing to do something different, right? Access to all of it. Oh man. Okay. Woo. All right. I might have exhausted the amount of opponents at this level for a quick match. So let's return available missions, controller setup, matching settings. Oh, with matching settings, let's make that plus or minus 2 or lower. Let's see if that changes. Helps out a little. Absolutely. Nice. Gotta get a little friendly Tekken here, baby. We're all in the trenches together. Ooh, wow. Oh. Nice. Nice. Ooh, solid. Nice, solid blocks from that. Okay. Solid. Going for more low attack. Let's go with ranked match, 1 or minus lower, 3 or above. Let's see if that helps. Solid choice. Not blocking that. Nice, 10 hit, okay. Ooh, that was sick. Do I actually have to go back to character selection? See if that works out. Yeah, maybe it's still not as adjusted as per usual. Let's back all the way out and go to rank, just to see how that would work. Although I should have gotten some good things for the fights. Absolutely, yeah. Give me the eggshell head, please. Thank you. All right. Let's do. Still want to do more quick matches, but if that's all I'm going to find for at my current level, then I guess I have to level up. That's a little ridiculous, honestly. Cross-platform play, no restrictions, +or -1 or lower. Let's see if that works out on rank. Oh yeah, the horror is back. Beware the frame ruler Alyssa, here in the cosmos, getting down to clowns.
Get ready for the next battle.
Nice, Brian. Brian was also a problem character I heard about. Nice. Can't break that. Ooh, nice, okay. That's a solid 57. Ooh, Snakehead. Yeah. Okay. Snakehead's pretty solid.
Get ready for the next battle.
Jack 8. How did I know, bro? Kuruko no Tekken. Alright. Let's do it. Jack 8 with his freaking flacking, like, whole thing going on here. Do you mind giving that back, please? Thank you. Let's have some fun.
Fight.
Man, oh Lord. Jesus.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Ooh, caught him. Stopped his little pole. Ooh, you can duck it, okay. Damn, crazy.
Round 3. Fight.
Got his ass. Bitch. GG's. GG's, yo. Like, you really tried it, though. I feel that. I feel that, dog. Like, yo, we're back in Tekken. We're back in Tekken. Yo, the scummery comes immediately, and what happens, chat? What happens, chat? The Alyssa remains unperturbed. Like, people thought I was bullshitting. Like, no. You done made my character stronger? Oh, that's your ass. That's your ass, dog. Like, I'm sorry for you, like, for real. On some real shit? Like, no, dog. Like, dog, like, alright. That's what you want to do. That's what you feel like is necessary.
Get ready for the next battle.
Oh god, Xiao Yu? Alright, here we go. Let's do this. Meow. Meow-tastic. Yo, I'm just doing, like, rival battles. Are y'all ready to rock? Let's do this. Welcome in. Here we go.
Fight.
Nice. Got a launch. Yeah, okay. Player doesn't know what they're doing. Nice. Stylish combo. Ooh, nice. Wow, okay, no grab attempt after. Okay. Solid. AOP, baby. AOP still dangerous after all these years. Nice. Nice step. Ooh, nice grab. Solid choice. Okay, this shot is for real. Alright, let's do this.
Fight.
Nice. Take it old school. Keep it old school. Lovely. Oh, solid. Okay. Stop my fly mid-attempt. I feel it. Nice. Okay. Hell yeah. Yo, that was fucking sick. Absolutely. That was fucking sick. Let's do this. Yo, 900 points. Let's go. Yeah, that was super sick. Really? Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, Tekken community. 1 for 1. I feel you. 1 for 1, Tekken community. That's usually how it be. Man was so hard pressed to actually, like, get a win. Could not deal. That's okay. If a survey has proven me correct, we'll see each other again, CJ. We'll see each other again.
Get ready for the next battle.
Okay. CGC Nagato. Okay. Let's go, Nagato. Let's fucking go. Show me what that Anna can do. You ready?
Round 1. Fight.
Ooh. I might be down. Wow. Oh, yo, you met me at MomoCon? Yo, amazing. Glad to see you, yo. Absolutely. Thanks so much for pulling up today.
Fight.
Wow, crazy. Wow, crazy. Went for lift. Jesus, override. Wow, okay, I was just stuck. I gotta remember that I'm just stuck. Wow, the second one, okay. Nice. Oh yeah. Yo, good to see you, Drain. Absolutely. Yo, a lot of people want to pull up. I may as well just start a lobby. Wayne Manuel, yo. All right. As I'm getting over here, getting my ass beat by pros. All right. I just have to figure out what to do. Main account is on PC. Heard. All right. Let me fight a few more pros and then I'm down. I've only got a few more minutes, like in the stream. I might be able to extend it a little bit, just for y'all though, because y'all are amazing. I appreciate you. Ooh, okay. Okay. Nice. Oh, can't break that. Oh, okay. I just gotta understand the hitbox. Gotta understand the hitbox in the roll. Let's do it.
Fight.
Ooh, that launches? Yeah, that's sick. Okay, good power crush there. Nice. Oh my god, okay, couldn't go for grab there either. Mana is so wild, dude. Get that shit out of here, Nagato. Let's do it.
Fight.
Right? I love this. What? Oh my god, just fishing for it. There it is. I just have to like get him in doing the same movements so that way I can like start messing with him. Like so.
It's getting hot.
Ooh, got it on the late. No break too. Damn. Damn, good shit. Alright. Good shit. That was so hard. Dude, yo, this guy is incredible. My god. Alright. Yo, GG's. Absolutely, yeah. Gotta add that friend request. Like, that was awesome. Hell yeah. GG's. Alright. Return to standby. I'll make a lobby here in a few, and then we'll see who we can pull up. Cause yeah, I got you. Alright, let's do it. Before y'all beat my ass, I gotta try to at least eke out a win.
Get ready for the next battle.
Try to keep my flame ruler rank. Silly Pops. Oh no. I have a feeling that Pops isn't going to be silly. Is Pops not going to be silly, chat? Oh, yo, he's got the drip though. He's got the drip though. Let's do it.
Round one. Fight.
Nice. Wall break. Wow, this is wall break. Oh no, it won't. Yeah, yo, deer in the headlight. I feel that. They forgot about the unblockable.
Fight.
Nice, good job. Nice. He is a silly Billy, I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, yep. Got me. Good on you, good on you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. With the anime hair too. Nice. Oh, sick, sick, sick. Absolutely. Do what you gotta do, I respect it. Alright, let me show you a little bit then.
Fight.
Nice. Like the mid check to stop fly is really awesome. Very nice. Nice. Sorry, we can't save it. Ooh, right into it. Hell yeah. Nice, 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 nice. The fact that it can launch off the wall like that is so good.
Fight.
Ooh, caught him with it. Absolutely, good game.
Fight.
Nice. Always try to go for the tap, because he knows he can get full combo off of it. Solid, okay. I gotta stop letting him have that. Oh my god, I didn't back up enough. GG, GG. Alright. So, what I've got to do is on the next round, I have to make sure that I'm prepared for the running hop kick. Running flying kick is like the go-to.
Round one. Fight.
Nice, can't press during that. Wow, went for a launcher off of it. Solid choice. Yeah, this guy's really good. This guy's really good. Alright.
Fight.
Nice. Trying to find that low parry. There we go. I gotta stop him from pressing.
Round three. Fight.
Hell yeah, dude. Yo, you earned that one. That was a solid call. Great call, yo. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Let's do it.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh my gosh, okay, I can get electrocuted. Oh wow, it just keeps going. There it is. My god. Damn, okay, didn't even stop the 1-2 downward. That's crazy, yo. That's so nuts. Alright. That's the thing about some of these players, like they're just able to understand and like get around a good bit of the things that I do like to do. So I've got to start like changing things up. And start like going for those dual boost setups. Aw, come on. Connection error timeout, dude. That's like the most frustrating thing ever. Like, don't have Tekken 7 problems happen in Tekken 8, please. All right? Where it just takes you out of it. It just takes you out of it, and that's so frustrating, dude. Oh, man. Yeah, like, what the hell? I'm out here trying to, like, feel warm, and then it's like, oh, connection timed out. Like, what the fuck did that happen? That has not happened since. Whatever the fuck they did, bro. Like, oh, man. Nope. We're still here. We're still playing the game. Don't let the salt fuel you. Don't go into the rant. Don't go into the good night. Don't do it. Don't do it. The chat wants it. Don't. We'll change clothing. Change clothing. Give people a different place, a different vibe. Yeah, Flame Ruler rank is a cesspool, dude. Like, holy fuck. Everybody's like just fighting for every single point. Like, good lord. I gotta learn how to break those. I gotta learn how to break those and defend against like what Xiaoyu does in his hole. Because a lot of my stuff is like high. So because of that, I have to be willing to like step outside of my comfort zone. Alright, Jack 8, let's do this. Nice. Seen a lot of Jack 8s today. God dang. Oh, no, thank you. Appreciate you.
Fight.
Okay. Nice. Okay, so the crap is continuous if they just keep spamming it. So.
Round 3. Fight.
Wait for the fist punch, right? Okay, try no put me up. Right. Oh wow, okay, that's big. That's mid. Okay. That's mid. Gotta remember that.
4. Fight.
Dead.
Fight.
Nice. For all the people you killed, get down. Get out of my sight. Oh! Let's do this. Shall we?
Round 1. Fight.
Taking his ass out. Put those away. There we go.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Oh, really? Wow, crazy. Okay. If you just press it in time, it'll actually like break through whatever I do next. Cool.
Fight.
Ooh, nice. Oh, bitch! Yo, step that way. Step if you dare.
Fight.
Get off me. GG's.
You win.
That's how we do, baby. That's how we do. We just gotta get it back, chat. We just gotta get it back. Oh my gosh. Alright. Alright, first day in the cesspool wasn't terrible, right? First day in the cesspool wasn't as terrible as I thought it was going to be. Let me see if I can do a, let's see. It was community. Yeah. Add me on PlayStation Network if you want to get a quick, first to 3. Cause yeah, I'll definitely like be down to throw hands with peeps. Any requests? Of course. Yo, I'm sorry I didn't get to y'all. I'm so sorry that I was not out here like. Can I just accept all that? I honestly should accept all. Yeah. Like, pull up if you're down. 'Cause you know I'm always down. I'm always down to clown. Like, this might end in my loss because I honestly gotta like roll out and go get this car repaired. So like that's the next thing that I'm like trying to go do. So, whew. Thank you guys so much for coming through today. I sincerely appreciate it. Absolutely. All right. I got all the people added. Let me do player match, create session. And I shall private slots 1-1, max number of participants 2. All right. Create session. Let me invite a player. Let's see. I think, yeah. He's online right now. Let's get it. Ooh, online with both? Well, yeah, I'm gonna fight you on your main profile then. That's like the main thing I'm gonna do. Absolutely. Let's do a Cyber DX if you're around. Let's have a good match. I think the main problem with Season 2 right now, based on, you know, my experience with it, is Season 2 is a lot of, well, I don't know what my opponent is going to do, and they're just doing a bunch of stuff at me, bro. And sometimes I think a lot of people, when met with something that's new or unknown, they get frustrated and anxious, right? And I think that's the main problem with a lot of people nowadays, is that people are afraid to learn, right? People like feel and view learning as like it's a problem, it's a chore, it's not supposed to happen. You're supposed to be automatically perfect, and like nobody can beat you. And you know, that's why I feel like fighting games are a very humbling experience, because if you're out here thinking you're the best, there's always going to be some 13-year-old who's better than you, dude. No matter how many years you've been playing this game, no matter how much legacy skill you have, there's always going to be those L's that you take. And it's what you gather from those L's, it's what you glean from those L's that make it so that way you can be more successful. It shouldn't be, you know, you're just, oh, I can't, you know, get any wins or get any victories. The patch sucks. I am a testament, you know, I lost a few, I won a few. And am I in freaking shambles over the amount that I have played today? No. And now, far be it, I haven't played like hours of ranked to like, you know, where my soul starts to like fuse and bond to the character, and now every game is like painful in itself. Like, no, I haven't played that much. But the matches that I have played, you know, from a very like loosely dabbling, just like getting into where I fit in, like hopping on to rank is still a pretty enjoyable experience, right? Like, even though I'll be getting blown up in certain instances, it's like, okay, how do I bring it back? What is the factor that'll decide, you know, whether this opponent is able to deal with my nonsense? And, you know, even if they're able to deal with my nonsense, that just means that they were the better player at the end of the day, right? And that's something that in all sports, everybody has to be willing to agree to, that at the end of the day, somebody's always going to be better than you. Somebody's going to come and beat your record. Somebody's going to do X, going to do Y, going to do Z, as reasons as to why, like, you're not holding the top spot anymore. And you've got to be okay with that, dude. Like, you know, that there will be, you know, Hall of Fames, there will be stats, there will be talks of, like, you know, who's the best and who's the greatest. You know, even from the esports side, we're already starting to see it, right? We're already starting to see the people who come out and, you know, make history with these games. You know, they're starting to be put in the Hall of Fames, and it's like, all right, well, you know, that person is the best. You know, do you think the person who got there into the Hall of Fame didn't have their share of losses? Like, far be it from what the pros will say now. You know, they do it to, like, drum up excitement and to be like, oh, well, people are going to be talking about this game, da-da-da-da-da. But if you actually, like, hop on and, like, get into it, there's some seriously enjoyable things here. I have to say, you know, it's not all bull, honestly. I think, you know, the more you play this game, the more you consistently configure exactly where you want to go and how you want to be and what you want to do when it comes to certain characters, well, then that's how you'll always evolve. That's how, you know, you'll always be better than those who put the game down, right? Who constantly make it so that way, you know, if they're not having fun, nobody's having fun, right? And, you know, I see people using the new Jack 8 strat, and, you know, that's good for now, but there's a way around it, bro. Like, as long as there's a way around it, like, that's something that I'm willing to discover. That's something that I'm willing to figure out, you know, and it puts the people who know the scummy tech back on the back foot, because when they rely on that tech, that's all they, like, come to understand. That's all they know. And then I hit them with the, you know, 4-4-3, back 3-3, you know, and then they're falling apart. So, all right, Cyber DX, let's go. Let's prove the haters wrong and show them what a Jack player actually plays like. At least in today's of our Lord 2025. Let's do this.
Fight.
Nice. Yeah, there we go. There's that muscle memory. Let it kick in. Let it fuel you, my friend. Ooh, nice. Okay, I was wondering what the mix was. Okay, can't react to that. Nice, nice. Oh, nice big clap after. Hell yeah, I was gonna go for grab. Good on you. All right.
Fight.
Oh, nice. Nice, solid. Nice. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Round
Good games, good
3.
games.
Fight.
Nice. Solid, yo, that combo continues. I love that. Oh yeah. Nice. Still on the ground though. Got it there.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice. Solid. Nice. Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely. Great job.
Final
All right, all right, all
round.
right. Let's do it.
Fight.
Oh wow, that's recovering. Jesus, that's so nuts, dude. Oh my god. All right, all right, all right, all right. Yeah, with freaking Lee, it's definitely a lot harder to deal with. Like, so I totally understand. Let me get one more with Lee, and then I'll switch back to Alyssa. Yeah. The thing is, I don't have too many armor moves with Lee, as much as I would like to.
Li Chaolan.
Oh, I didn't set it up to where we would just be jump right back into rematch. My bad, yo. Yeah, that was me.
Get ready for the
All right,
next
all right.
battle.
Let's try a different strat. See if I can put you on the back foot a little bit. Appreciate it. Yo, sick costumes, yo. Absolutely. Let's rock. Shall we?
Round 1. Fight.
Nice.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Solid choice. Good on you.
Fight.
Nice. Solid choice. Nice. Perfect round, absolutely. Yo, just nonsense. All right. Solid, hell yeah. Ooh, wow, okay, that's not a high. Got it. Wow, just right through it? Okay, fair enough. Because he can just go, right? And it's so quick, too. Wow, he's doing the combo from there? Hell yeah. Nice, good bounce. Jesus. Jesus, the recovery on that. Good lord. Alright. Nice, good on you. Oh yeah. Alright. Let me switch back to Alyssa real quick. Hang on 1 second.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
All right. Nice. Got it. Yep. How we do?
Round 2. Fight.
Nice. Solid. Solid. Nice, solid. He was like, oh no, dude, I'm not gonna fall for chainsaw magic again. Hell no. I'm still alive. Absolutely am. Oh shit, I'm still alive. Crazy. Nice, good on you. Too long.
Round 3. Fight.
Nice. Got that ass.
Round 4. Fight.
Nice. Into the ground, hell yeah. Good damage. Nice, into the ground, hell yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, the recovery on that is so long now. All right, I've got to remember to, like, not be too careless with grabs. Nice. Nice, solid. Oh my god, what a lucky call. What a lucky call. GG's, GG's. Alright. Alright, let's run it back. That was incredible. Good on you, good on you. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Unable to connect. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. Alright. Do I have time for another set? Jesus. Yo, that's crazy, dude. That's crazy that it happened twice. It happened on a player match. On player matches, of all things. Oh my god, yeah, GG, dude. G fucking G. That was awesome. Hell yeah. Thank you so much for pulling up today. I appreciate it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, 2-player gauntlet mode. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. Let's go. Sub menu. Yeah, I gotta go here in like the next 5 minutes, so let's run the ones real quick. Hell yeah, yo, that's all Tekken is. It's nothing but fun times, nothing but good vibes, babes. Like, that's the whole point of us doing the things that we do, alright? We gotta have a good time and play the games that we want to play. And the only way to get better is to actually, like, learn. You have to do that. And again, I say the Tekken community is a little bit allergic to, like, learning. They really are. They don't want to be put in a situation where it's like, yo, oh, you got to go to work? Hell yeah! All right. We'll do one good quick set and then we'll be out. Let's do this. But yeah, you got to make sure that you're willing to actually play the people that are better than you. All right, you got to be willing to do that. You got to be able to figure out what works against certain things. If you're not willing to do the lead work, if you're not willing to do the research, then I don't know why you're playing Tekken. I really don't. Because it's nothing but knowledge checks. It's nothing but knowledge checks and 50-50s. Complaining about it's not going to change anything. So you just got to do it, yo. You just got to do it. We ride. Fight. Nice, solid choice. Nice. There it is. My god, again, the recovery is nuts. Alright. Fight. Oh, you just blocked that in. What? There we go. Stop that nonsense. Okay, that's a break I have to learn how to deal with. Oh, wasn't that sick as fuck? Holy shit! Nice. Wow, you can bounce from that? That's crazy. Ooh, tornado from that too? That's nuts. Wow. Jesus. Alright. Nice. Let's do it.
Round 4. Fight.
Go.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. Come on! GG's. Alright. GG's. Nice. I was not able... I gotta figure out what that break is. If that's like a 1 or a 2 break. I'm pretty sure that's a 2 break if it's both hands, right? I feel like it's both hands. It's a 1 break. Oh, okay. See, that's what I was thinking. Okay. See, that was just side adjustment.
Round 2.
So let's see if it's the other side. Okay. Yeah, that's so much recovery. You gotta be willing to deal with what Jack does. Okay, low. Low immediately after? That's fair.
Round 3.
Gotta be willing to figure it out, chat.
Fight.
Nice, great reaction. Oh my god, okay, that was just not appropriate. That was just a bad call. Yep. Bad call in the death, I'll feel that. Let's do it.
Round 4. Fight.
Hell yeah.
Final round. Fight.
Nice. What? Oh, wow. I tried to power crush there. GG's. GG's. Okay. Apparently that's unreactable in certain situations. Or at least the damage scale is way too high. Alright. GG's. Absolutely, yo. Solid session. Alright. Let me at least try to react to that one more time.
Fight.
Yeah, there it is. There it is. There it is. Nice. Okay. There's ways around it.
Fight.
Okay. Holding one was not hit. Oh man, crazy. He keeps going. Hell yeah, that was a solid combo. I'll give it to you.
Round 3. Fight.
Oh my goodness. It snipes from so far away. There it is.
Round 4. Fight.
Okay, one. Nice. There it is. Because he went for low. There we go. All right. Hell yeah. GG's. All right. Do I have time? I still have time if we are down for one more. If you have time, that's fine. If not, you got to go. I get it. Yo, that was a good game nonetheless. Oh, you got time? All right. Let's do it. Had to end the street. Great job.
Round 2. Fight.
No thanks. Finally broke that shit. Nice. Oh my god! Okay, you can break through it like that. That's crazy.
Round 3.
All right.
Fight.
GG. Nice.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh my goodness. Okay, gotta stop with this. Oh my goodness. Wow, that launch was crazy. Dead, bro. GG's. And that's a wrap. Oh, man. Good games. Oh, yeah, dude. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, GG's. Absolutely, dude. Yo. More things to figure out. More things to understand. Yo, I hope you have a good day at work. Thank you so much for stopping by. Yo, I learned a fuck ton. I sincerely appreciate you, Sniper DX. Yo, you're amazing. To all the people that I played, to all the people that I ran into, big ups, big shouts out. I got more content coming your way, so keep it here and keep it locked in for all your gaming needs. Yo, and if you could, if you're out there on the internet, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube, on Twitch, on Kick, on all the things where you need your gaming needs, because, hey, baby, if we're going to make history, we're going to do it together. And I can't thank you guys enough. So again, as I always say, have a great day, boys and girls. Take care. And of course, happy gaming.